goes down with the neon codes. Drinks your deep bar, sharp stones. I'm a last light with the roads and slow. Walking back the morning, taking on the road. And it's chasing me by the dream of the road. Every change on shadow playing slow. Let's go, glow, secrets it won't show. Ways are down in the rhythm, let them know. There's some other darkness, but only the road. Shadow on the road, floating down the streets. Every step I take, pain, pain. Shadow on the road, getting straight to you. Streets say mine, but I can't refuse. Bass guitars grow, city breathes inside. Don't let beats echo under starless sky. Shadow fades to black, but I still ask why. These streets ain't mine, but I can't refuse. Shadow fans on the way. Street lights.
Stepped in the room, heavy bass on the floor. Echoes on my past, knocking on the door. Heartbeat sync with a kick and a snare. Shadows on my mind, pulling up a chair. Yesterday's dreams still haunt my shoes. Lying up tight, the soul feels loose. Chasing paper planes in the thunderstorm. Pen lights lightning, fingers stay warm. Beat bass line, rattling my spine. Every step forward feels the vibe. Because of a life I'm trying to design. Beat bass line, it's my lifeline. Straight slow, syrup on the tongue. Memory lane where the song's unsung. Broke the mirror just to change the view. Pieces on the ground but they still see you. Times a thief left a ransom note, but the deep pay bell kept my spirit afloat. Fingers to the pulse, I can feel the groove. Life's a chessboard, every step I move. Full silence, we're really fine. Deep bassline, steady heartbeat of mine. Through the chaos, the music aligns. A melody rides and breaking confines. Syrup on the tongue, memory lane where the song's unsung. Broke the mirror just to change the view. Pieces on the ground but they still see you. Times a thief left a ransom note, but the beat paid bell kept my spirit afloat. Fingers to the pulse, I can feel the groove. Life's a chessboard, every step I move. Whole silence is a rhythm of mine. Deep bassline, steady heartbeat of mine. Through the chaos, the music aligns. A melody rides and breaking confines.
In the room, heavy bass on the floor. Hard calls on my past, knocking on the door. Heartbeats.
Strings hum sharp, violin weeps in the dark. Bass line thumps chest thud like a heart. Dreams stitched together with frayed seams. Life's a patchwork quilt, the cold still streams. Broken balls on the avenue's curve. City whisper secrets that you don't deserve. Echoes of the past cling to my kicks. Shadows glance wicked, pulling sinister tricks. Baseline heavy, streets cry steady. Life ain't light, but I stay ready. Broken beats in the soul's machinery. Baseline reverie, violin scenery. Streetlights blink Morse code to the blind. Messages coded in the cracks of the grime. Wisdom spills from the mouths of the weary. Old heads preaching tales, voices all bleary. Step through puddles where reflections drown. Eyes up high, but the sky still frowns. This is the rhythm of a crooked ballet. Violin plays where the lost souls stay. Bow on the strings, scratching the pain. Bass shakes the ground, tremor in the veins. Harmony's a gamble, chaos the dealer. Truths of violin cut deep like a stealer. Strings hung sharp, violin weeps in the dark. Bassline thumps, chest thud like a heart. Dreams stitched together with frayed seams. Life's a patchwork quilt, but the cold still streams. Broken bottles on the avenue's curve. City whispers secrets that you don't deserve. Echoes of the past cling to my kicks. Shadows dance wicked, pulling sinister tricks. Baseline heavy, streets cry steady. Life ain't light, but I stay ready. Broken beats in the soul's machinery. Baseline reverie, violin scenery. Street lights blink Morse code to the blind. Messages coded in the cracks of the crime. Wisdom spills from the mouths of the weary. Old heads preaching tales, voices all bleary. Step through puddles where reflections drown. Eyes up high, but the sky still frowns. This is the rhythm of a crooked ballet. Violin plays where the lost souls stay. Baseline heavy, streets cry steady. Life ain't light, but I stay ready. Broken beats in the soul's machinery. Baseline reverie, violin scenery. Baseline heavy, streets cry steady. Life ain't light, but I stay ready. Broken beats in the soul's machinery. Baseline reverie, violin scenery. Street lights blink Morse code to the blind. Messages coded in the cracks of the crime. Wisdom spills from the mouths of the weary. Old heads preaching tales, voices all bleary. Step through puddles where reflections drown. Eyes up high, but the sky still frowns. This is the rhythm of a crooked ballet. Violin plays where the lost souls stay. Bow on the strings, scratching the pain. Bass shakes the ground, tremor in the veins. Harmony's a gamble, chaos the dealer. Truths of violin cut deep like a stealer. Baseline heavy, streets cry steady. Life ain't light, but I stay ready. Broken beats in the soul's machinery. Baseline reverie, violin scenery. in the cracks of the pavement. Concrete things, puppets always this ancient. Graffiti hieroglyphs, prophets with split tips. Rust on the rails where the ghost of the train sits. Corner boys flip dreams, turn to ash in the wind. Life's a crooked dice game, never knowing who win. Potholes swallow hope, city's breath is a choke. Every block got a story, every story's a joke. Concrete jungle, where the shadows don't sleep. Where the walls got ears and the secrets run deep. Concrete jungle, dreams crumble, hearts weak. But the beat goes on, gotta hustle, gotta keep. Echoes of sirens, lullabies for the restless. Church bells ringing, baptizing the reckless. Windows boarded up, broken promises peeking through the cracks of the bricks where the truth keeps speaking. Boulevards, a battlefield, warriors in hoodies. Champions of struggle, turn nothing into goodies. Street lights flicker like hope on a thread. Concrete jungle where the hungry stay fed. City's a monster, devouring its own, but it's the only home I've ever known. Skyscrapers reaching, touching heaven's zone, while the gutters below hum a sorrowful tone. Heartbeat syncopated, lose control. Shadows stroll, feel the blues take hold. Every step a verse, every breath pure gold. Echoes in the cracks, time bed stretched thin like wax. Forget my souls, blues in my veins. Shadows stroll through joy and pain. Shadows stroll where the cool winds roll. Heartbeat syncopated, lose control. Shadows stroll, feel the blues take home. Every step a verse, every breath pure gold. Shadows my partner, the one I trust the most. Stroll turns a saga, my soul's silhouette. Shadows stroll, can't leave it, not yet.
Shadows dance on crack pavement, asphalt's him. Street lights hung low, the night glows dim. Baseline heavy like a heart with sin. Ghost in the alley, whisper where I've been. Wristwatch ticking, but the
town won't mend. Endless loops like a track that won't end. Shadow on the blues, walking in these shoes. Every step I take, paying pain's dues. Shadow on the blues, can't shake the hues. These streets ain't mine, but I can't refuse. Cigarette smoke spirals, graffiti scars walls. Hunger echoes loud where the neon calls. Dreams so cheap, pawn shop stalls. Climbing life's ladder, but the rungs feel small. Boom, bap, heartbeat ticking like a bomb. Past chasing me, but I keep moving on. Heavy chains on my shadow, dragging slow. Moonlight's cold glow, secrets it won't show. Lost and found in the rhythm, ebb and flow. Dancing with the darkness, my only foe. Shadow on the blues, walking in these shoes. Every step I take, paying pain's dues. Shadow on the blues, can't shake the hues. These streets ain't mine, but I can't refuse. Cigarette smoke spirals, graffiti scars walls. Hunger echoes loud where the neon calls. Dreams so cheap, pawn shop stalls. Climbing life's ladder, but the rungs feel small. Boom bap, heartbeat ticking like a bomb. Past chasing me, but I keep moving on. Heavy chains on my shadow, dragging slow. Moonlight's cold glow, secrets it won't show. Lost and found in the rhythm, ebb and flow. Dancing with the darkness, my only foe. Shadow on the blues, walking in these shoes. Every step I take, paying pain's dues. Shadow on the blues, can't shake the hues. These streets ain't mine, but I can't refuse. Hasty arms growl, city breeze its sigh. With a boom bap beats echo on the starless sky. Shadow face too black, but still eyes wide. If I'm the only light, can the darkness die? Shadow things on the way. City lights on, know the night goes down. Place on it, where the heart was in. Ghosts in the alley, was for where I've been. Rest watch me, but the time won't end. Endless loops like a track that won't end. Shadow on the blues, walking in these shoes. Every step I take, paying dues. Shadow on the blues, can't shake the hues. These streets ain't mine, but I can't refuse. Cigarettes full of spirals, graffiti scars walls. Hunger echoes loud with the neon calls. Drinks on deep, palm shop stalls. I'm a lost light, but the rungs feel small. One bad heartbeat ticking like a bomb. That's chasing me, but I keep moving on. Heavy chains on my shadow, dragging slow. That's cold glow, secrets it won't show. There's a power in the rhythm, let them know. There's some other darkness, but only the cold. Shadow on the blues, walking in these streets. Every step I take, paying dues. Shadow on the blues, can't shake the hues.
Under streetlights, shadows breakdance with my sneakers. Concrete confessions, city whispers through the speakers. Trash can symphony, alley cat serenade. Dreams on the curb, but the hustle never fades. Street light glow, and the stories unfold. Heartbeats sink to the rhythm, truth untold. Lost in the shuffle, but the
Dusty corners, light scattered in the alleys. Dreams riding tandem back seat to the valleys. Brick walls whisper, they holding old tales. Shoelaces frayed, pacing tracks off the rails.
Three mirrors, they show me who I am. Broken glass, reflections of the man. Shadows dance through spills like a jam. Street mirrors can't hide where I stand. Couple bills, pockets singing the blues. Shoes scuffed, payment, painting my hues. Neon lights on, like they know my name. Sings a chessboard, I'm dodging the game.
Corners cold, the voices cruel. Under the sun, or the pale of the moon.
Ooh, three mirrors, they show me who I am. Broken glass, reflections of the man. Shadows dance through spills like a jam. Street mirrors can't hide where I stand. Congo, Congo, roots grip tight. Dreams grow crooked in the absence of light. Footsteps echo, a rhythm fight. Street mirrors. hold my soul inside. Couple bills, pocket singing the blues. Shoes scuffed, paper painting my hues. Neon lights hung, like they know my name. City's a chessboard, I'm dodging the game. Couple bills, pocket singing the blues. Shoes scuffed, paper painting my hues. Neon lights hung, like they know my name. City's a chessboard, I'm dodging the game. Cocoa bills, like a jungle, Bruce grip tight. Dreams grow crooked in the absence of light. Footsteps echo, a rhythm of light. Straight mirrors hold my soul inside. Couple bills, pocket singing the blues. Shoes scuffed, paper painting my hues. Neon lights hum, like they know my name. City's a chessboard, I'm dodging the game. Couple bills, pocket singing the blues. Shoes scuffed, paper painting my hues. Neon lights hum, like they know my name. City's a chessboard, I'm dodging the game. Couple bills, pocket singing the blues. Broken glass, reflections of the man. Shadows dance, truth spills like a jam. Street mirrors can't hide where I stand. Corners cold, their voices crew. Under the sun, or the pale of the moon. Ooh, under the sun, or the pale of the moon. Under the sun, or the pale of the moon.
Grindstone kisses, my knuckles be sore. Blueprints, rolled out dreams on the floor. A staircase of problems, I'm building my way. Each step creaks loud, but I'm here to stay. Sweat, any symphonies, the rhythm of toil. Turn pressure to diamonds, no time to recoil. Fingers raw, gripping the pen like a sword. Carve my name in the ether, never ignored. Move deliberate, emotions the key. Every stumble's a lesson, a lock to the free. Eyes forward past the fog and debris. The strength to proceed, fuel in my veins. Purpose, my compass, breaking the chains. Every brick I lay is the proof I need. Move with intention, the strength to proceed. Clock hands taunt me, spinning they cheer. But I lace up my hustle, no space for the fear. Shadows long in the corner, they whisper defeat. I drown them and focus, my rhythm complete. A jungle of deadlines, machete in hand. Jumping through chaos, I'm claiming my land. A puzzle of hours, I'm fitting the piece. Hard work, the gospel, my inner peace. Reality bends, but I keep the momentum. Energy flows, I don't even attempt. I'm keep moving, can't let it stall. Cause the second you stop, you ain't moving at all. City light flicker, a stroke in my mind. Blueprints of chaos, what are hard to find. Energy wild, horses that broke free. Chasing the wind, never catching what could be. Momentum a rocket, moving, can't let it stall. Cause the second you stop, you ain't moving at all. Hands on the clock, I'm twisting the arms. Time my opponent, but I'm using its charms. Energy static, I'm the live wire. Momentum my spark, I'm gasoline and fire. Reality bends, but I keep the momentum. Energy flows, I don't even attempt. I'm keep moving, can't let it stall. Cause the second you stop, you ain't moving at all.
Keep it in the kitchen, work on words like they crack. Queen pen in the mirror, got the world on her back. Double Julie spinning, DMA on attack. Two minds colliding, never slipping off track. He got a mic like a sword, cutting through all the chatter. She got a voice like a storm, every word makes it shatter. Chessboard moves, checkmating the clatter. Both aiming for the crown, yeah, it's all that matters. Male and female, yin and yang on the beat. Two souls, one rhythm, the synergy complete. Harmony in the chaos, the fire and the fleet. This is how we live it, every bar's elite. Two faces, one path that goes in the night. Opposites attract, but they keep the vibe tight. Words sparring like boxers under neon light. Both undefeated, shining so bright. He's got metaphors dripping, they drown in his verse. She's got syllables flipping, putting spells in reverse. Together they a symphony, a blessing and a curse. Dynamic duo spin until they riding in the hearse. Tag team on the mic, never taking a fall. Two worlds intertwined, standing 10 feet tall. The story of the struggle, the rise and the fall. Male and female vocals, we gon' conquer it all. Stay strong. Mic in my hand, the crowd in my palm. Flow so electric, shocking like a live bomb. Versus ricochet, echoes in the room. Planting seeds of chaos, so watch them all bloom. Pen sharp as a dagger, slicing through the noise. Truth in my lyrics, no time for decoys. Queen of the mic, crown tilted, jewels gleam. Carving my legacy, reality or dream. Back and forth, a duet, a sparring match. Words collide, sparks fly, the perfect catch. Runs in tandem, harmony in the clash. Male and female, fire and ash. Back and forth, a duet, a sparring match. Words collide, sparks fly, the perfect catch. Runs in tandem, harmony in the clash. Male and female, fire and ash. Bars hit like anvils, heavy in the air. Every syllable lands, it's beyond compare. Street tales and struggles etched in my tone. Building my empire, brick by stone. Lyrical assassins, double my attack. Verses so sharp, they slice through the track. Stepping on doubt, stilettos leave a debt. Every rhyme spit, another statement set. Him and her, two voices, one stage. A battle of the wits, turning the page. Tension in the air, thick like a fog. Unity and difference, we both leave them on. Male and female, race is one stage. A battle of the wits, turning the page. Tension in the air, thick like a fog. Unity and difference, we both leave them on. Living hard, two voices, one stage. A battle of the wits, turning the page. Tension in the air, thick like a fog. Unity and difference, we both leave them on. Fire and ash! Steps heavy, I'm sunken through dimensions. Brick walls crumble, defy conventions. Eyes on the prize, but I'm dodging the trenches. Life's the canvas, I'm stretching the tensions. Queens rise on the crown in the struggle. Words cut deep, sharper than a knuckle. Threading through the maze, watch them all buckle. Truth in my veins, hear the wisdom bubble. Two realms collide, we break the mold. Fire and ice, two stories untold. From the roots to the skies, golden uncontrolled. Harmony and chaos, hearts of gold. Run with wolves, howl echoes in the night. Shadows dance while I'm holding the light. Build my castle from the ruins of the fight. Crown heavy, but the fit feels right. Fierce wings rise from the ash, they doubt it. Every step louder, my spirit unshrouded. Tides crash, but my soul never rerouted. Life's my symphony, unbound and unclouded. Two realms collide, we break the mold. Fire and ice, two stories untold. From the roots to the skies, bold and uncontrolled. Harmony and chaos, hearts of gold. Hearts of gold. Hearts of gold. Run with wolves, howl echoes in the night. Shadows dance, but I'm holding the light. Build my castle from the ruins of the fight. Crown heavy, but the fit feels right. Phoenix wings rise from the ash, they doubt it. Every step louder, my spirit unshrouded. Tides crash, but my soul never rerouted. Life's my symphony, unbound and unclouded. Two realms collide, we break the mold. Fire and ice, two stories untold. From the roots to the skies, bold and uncontrolled. Harmony and chaos, hearts of gold. Two realms collide, we break the mold. Fire and ice, two stories untold. From the roots to the skies, bold and uncontrolled. Harmony and chaos, hearts of gold. Break the mold. Fire and ice, two stories untold. From the roots to the skies, bold and uncontrolled. Harmony and chaos, hearts of gold. From the mold, hell echoes in the night. On gold. Words mix far and sharp like
Crown on my dome, throne of a cyclone. Wit sharper than a razor, slicing through stones. Chain so heavy, neck need a chiropractor. Words cut deeper, sharper than a next actor. It's a kingdom, straight back with ambition. Eyes wide open, no sleep, no submission. From the dirt, now I'm cleaning and gold. Story never told, but the truth stands It's a kingdom. Streets packed with meditation. Eyes wide open, no sleep, no submission from the dirt. Now I'm cleaning and gold. Story never told, but the truth's been sold.
City lights flicker, concrete jungle alive, ducking through the alleys.
Stepping out the cliff, shadow sharper than a razor. Life's a crooked deal, I'm the only card player. Concrete jungle, got gorillas in the mist. Dreams heavy, every step feeling like a clenched fist. City lights flicker, souls burning in the glow. Hustle on the rise, but the pain's down below. Life's a dice roll, every turn's a new blow. Keep your head high, keep your rhythm in the flow. Pavement conversations, whispers in the cracks. Every step I take, ghosts riding on my back. Street symphonies, the sirens humming June. Underneath the storm, dreams buried in the gloom. Life's a maze, no cheese at the end. Enemies disguised, even homies like pretend. Echoes of the past, they still scream my name. But I spit fire, turn the cold streets to flames. Watch the snake sliver, smiles of the knife. Beneath the street lights, it's a gamble with your life. Wisdom from the gutter where the struggle breeds kings. Every scar a lesson, every rhyme a new thing. City lights flicker, souls burning in the glow. Hustle on the rise, but the pain's down below. Life's a dice roll, every turn's a new blow. Keep your head high, keep your rhythm in the flow.
Crown crooked head heavy, I'm the ruler of the street. Concrete jungle, my throne under my feet. Chain swinging, gold plate, it's a king's parade. Shadow lurking every move like a chess piece played. Roar of the lion, my voice shakes the land. Echoes in the alley, every block understands. Raised in the chaos, made to withstand. King of my jungle, empire in my hands. Graffiti scriptures on the walls, my legacy's alive. Survivors anthem, every rhyme's how I drive. Shady heartbeat matches the flow in my veins. Rhythm of survival, every line explains. Steel and glass where dreams collide. Battles fought nightly, scars worn with pride. On the throne of struggle, I sit and decide who dares to cross where my spirit resides. Hustle is my scripture, grind is my faith. Time never waits, so I never hesitate. Through the smoke in the sirens, I navigate. Crown shining brighter, can't replicate. Roar of the lion, my voice shakes the land. Echoes in the alley, every block understands. Raised in the chaos, made to withstand. King of my jungle, empire in my hands. Roar the lion, my voice shakes the land. Echoes in the alley, every block understands. Raised in the chaos, made to withstand. King of my jungle, empire in my hands. These scriptures on the walls, my legacy's alive. Survivors anthem, every rhyme's how I thrive. City heartbeat matches the flow in my veins. Rhythm of survival, every line explains. scripture, grind is my faith. Time never waits, so I never hesitate. Through the smoke and the sirens, I navigate. Crown shining brighter, can't replicate. Roar of the lion, my voice shakes the land. Echoes in the alley, every block understands. Raised in the chaos, made to withstand. King of my jungle, empire in my hands. Grind is my faith. Time never waits, so I never hesitate. Through the smoke and the sirens, I navigate. Crush out and grind, I can't replicate. 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 Hustle is my scripture. Grind is my faith. Time never waits, so I never hesitate. Through the smoke and the sirens, I navigate. Crush out and grind, I can't replicate. 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 Replicate.
City lights blink, heartbeat in the small concrete jungle with the shadows on.
Streets cold frost laying on the concrete veins. Shadows whisper secrets in the alleyway chains. Dodging rats where the hustle don't sleep. Pocket full of dreams, but the costs run deep. Bodega lights flicking neon haze in the small corner. Kids playing dice, futures lost in the fog. Graffiti murals scream stories untold. Every brick a chapter, every crack pure gold. Bodega lights flicking neon haze in the small corner. Kids playing dice, futures lost in the fog. Graffiti murals scream stories untold. Every brick a chapter, every crack pure gold. Brick by brick, we climb, we crawl. Echoes of the struggle bounce off the wall. Hustle in my blood, it pumps, it flows. It's the anthem for the streets, everybody knows. Cardboard castles, kings with crowns of rust. Loyalty's currency in the ground we trust. Moonlight serenades, the wolves come alive. Survival's the anthem, only the strong survive. Skyscraper dreams, but the roads run deep. A city that never slumbers, but we still lose sleep. Clock ticks louder, the pressure don't fade. In the belly of the beast, legends are made. Concrete symphony, the soundtrack to life. What pain and ambition cut sharp as a knife. No retreat, no surrender, the hustle stays true. The streets write the lyrics and I'm just a muse. Brick by brick, we climb, we crawl. Echoes of the struggle bounce off the wall. Hustle in my blood, it pumps, it flows. It's the anthem for the streets, everybody knows. Brick by brick, we climb, we crawl. Echoes of the struggle bounce off the wall. Everybody knows. Loyalty's currency in the ground we trust. Moonlight serenades, the wolves come alive. Survival's the anthem, only the strong survive. Skyscraper dreams, but the roots run deep. A city that never slumbers, but we still lose sleep. Clock ticks louder, the pressure don't fade. In the belly of the beast, legends are made. Concrete symphony.
symphony, the soundtrack to life. With pain and ambition cut sharp as a knife. No retreat, no surrender, the hustle stays true. The streets write the lyrics and I'm just the muse.
Under the streetlights, shadows dance like a thriller. Concrete jungle stains the city's post-killer. Chasing paper dreams, pockets thin as a thread. Every corner whispers stories of the living dead. Echoes in the alley, rhythm in the grind. Fist full of struggle, can't rewind time. Heartbeats sink to the beat of the night. Streetlight symphony, cold, dim but bright. Stepping where the legends once stood. Graffiti hieroglyphs in the misunderstood hood. Hunger pang sharper than a blade in the dark. Dreams lit faintly, glow dim but bright. Torn seekers stepping where the legends once stood. Graffiti hieroglyphs in the misunderstood hood. Hunger pang sharper than a blade in the dark. Dreams lit faintly, glow dim but bright. Sword sneakers stepping where the legends once stood. Graffiti hieroglyphs in the misunderstood hood. Hunger pang sharper than a blade in the dark. Dreams lit faintly, flicker a spark. City serenades, the orchestra of pain. Raindrops tap dancing on window panes. Life in the fast lane, no seatbelt to hold. Stories etched deep, worth more than gold. Skyscrapers hum tunes, concrete beats collide. Broken dreams echo, but still we strive. Rhyme schemes scribbled on the walls of despair. Hoping for the day when we finally breathe air. Echoes in the alley, rhythm in the grind. Fist full of struggle, can't rewind time. Heartbeats sink to the beat of the night. Streetlight symphony, glow dim but bright. Walking through the fall, shouts in my grip, talking. City lights flicker and neons to strobe. Cement block stack, dreams on a break. City lights buzzing, neon makes you think. Rats in the alleys, they hustle for the crumbs. Symphony of sirens, streets beating drums. Concrete jungle where the kings wear chains. Crown man struggle, bloody through the pains. Echoes of the block, hear the stories that it sings. Rise through the rubble, we the concrete jungle kings. With these scriptures, prophets on the wall. Every crack whispers, don't slip, don't fall. The pavement's a mirror, shows who you be. Reflection of the grind, truth ain't free. Brick by brick, we built this throne. Thick skin forged from a heart of stone. Skyscrapers pierce the heavens above, but the streets teach a lesson, toughen up or love. Street light halos, shadows on the run. Gritty gospel cold beneath the setting sun. Chain link fences frame the world we know. Dreams take flight where the wild winds blow. Concrete jungle where the kings wear chains. Crown man struggle, glory through the pains. Echoes of the block, hear the stories that it sings. Rise through the rubble, we the concrete jungle kings. Concrete jungle, we the concrete jungle kings. Graffiti scriptures, prophets on the wall. Every crack whispers, don't slip, don't fall. The pavement's a mirror, shows who you be. Reflection of the grind, truth ain't free. Graffiti scriptures, prophets on the wall. Every crack whispers, don't slip, don't fall. The pavement's a mirror, shows who you be. Reflection of the grind, truth ain't free. Brick by brick, we built this throne. Thick skin forged from a heart of stone. Skyscrapers pierce the heavens above, but the streets teach a lesson.
shadows on the run. Gritty gospel told beneath the setting sun. Chain link fences frame the world we know. Dreams take flight where the wild winds blow. Concrete jungle where the kings wear chains. Cloud made a struggle, glory through the pains. Echoes of the block hear the stories that it sings. Rise through the rubble, we the concrete jungle kings.
City don't sleep. Concrete jungle got secrets it keep. Hard cold, veins pumping that street heat. Every corner got a story, every block deep. Chain swinging heavy, way in the past. Time ticks slow, but the hustle move fast. Dreams cracked open like bottles of glass. Chasing ghosts in the alleys where shadows cast. Streets whisper low, secrets they keep. Voices in the dark, the city don't sleep. Footsteps echo, the rhythm steep. Life in the jungle, the climb so deep. Still nerve sharp. Welcome to the rumble, city never sway sharp, cutting corners like a razor edge. Minds and welcome to the rumble, city never snoozing. Concrete jungle where dreams keep losing. Graffiti on the walls, history's bruising. Echoes in the alleys, truth we're choosing. Street lights flicker, shadow punch the pavement. Currency exchange, but hopes the real payment. Hustle selling dreams, profits on the same van. Corner saw wisdom, wrapped in the fragrance. City beats heavy, hard on the curb. Language of survival, no need for verbs. Voices in the wind, the truth gets blurred. This life's a script, every line unheard. Broken glass symphony, sirens the strings. The orchestra of chaos, the anthem it sings. Every step's a gamble, the dice always swing. Cement on the front, but the soul takes wings. The crime's an addiction, can't quit the motion. Dreams in the gutters, floating in the ocean. Fist full of scars, raw emotion. City's a potion, sipped with devotion. City beats heavy, hard on the curb. Language of survival, no need for verbs. Voices in the wind, the truth gets blurred. This life's a script, every line unheard. Broken glass symphony, sirens the strings. The orchestra of chaos, the anthem it sings. Every step's a gamble, the dice always swing. Cement underfoot, but the soul takes wings. The crime's an addiction, can't quit the motion. Dreams in the gutters, floating in the ocean. Fist full of scars, raw emotion. City's a potion, sipped with devotion. City beats heavy, hard on the curb. Language of survival, no need for verbs. Voices in the wind, the truth gets blurred. This life's a script, every line unheard.
Swagger stop, cutting corners like a razor edge. Minds of time and minds thoughts bursting from the trash. City's heartbeat sink. Came from the gutter, hands in the dirt. That creeps, no conceal, we're dealing the deck. Built a tower out of bricks, call me
architect. Sun's sharper than a blade, slice a mic in half. Every rhyme a secret weapon detonates the craft. Back in the deck, every card in my hand. Go from the dirt, now I'm ruling the land. A king with no crown, just a pen and a plan. Write my destiny in ink, every word is a brand. In my veins, like fuel to the flame. Every line I spit ignites, bursts are mundane. From the shadows to the light, pull my name from the mud. Now I'm from the airways, tsunami in the blood. Rolled on my shoulders, still carry the weight. Flipping scripts on the system, never follow the fate. Blueprints in my mind, skyscrapers of thought. Each verse a cornerstone, foundations I wrought. Second attack, every card in my hand. Built from the dirt, now I rule the land. I came with no ground, just a pen and a plan. Where my destiny in ink, every word is a brand. Came from the gutter, now I'm staring at the peak. Hunger in my soul, every verse I speak unique. Critics throwing shade, but I shine through the rain. Turn the pain into power, now I'm breaking the chain. Turn the pain into power, now I'm breaking the chain. Turn the pain into power, now I'm breaking the chain. Came from the gutter, now I'm staring at the peak. Hunger in my soul, every verse I speak unique. Critics throwing shade, but I shine through the rain. Turn the pain into power, now I'm breaking the chain. Came from the gutter, now I'm staring at the peak. Hunger in my soul, every verse I speak unique. Critics throwing shade, but I shine through the rain. Turn the pain into power, now I'm breaking the chain. Like shadows play on the wall. Dreams at the top, but I'm dodging the fall. Pocket full of nothing, ambition is the grind. Burning dust of diamonds, treasure in my mind. Hustle is the mantra, heartbeat of the clock. Time don't wait, hear the ticking of the clock. Every scar story, every loss a win. Phoenix from the ashes, let the fire begin. Where survival's the creed. Words cut sharper than the steel you bleed. Enemies in suits, snakes in disguise. Trust a rare gem, seen it vanish in lives. No handouts here, only handprints of bricks. Built up from the ground, no magic tricks. Echoes of the past still haunting my night. But the future's my canvas, painting it bright. Hustle is the mantra, heartbeat of the buck. Time don't wait, hear the ticking of the clock. Every scar story, every loss a win. Phoenix from the ashes, let the fire begin. Scribbled on the back of my hand, mapping out the escape from the sinking sand. Chains can't hold me, I'm the lock and the key. Caged by the world, but my mind's always free. Blueprint scribbled on the back of my hand, mapping out the escape from the sinking sand. Chains can't hold me, I'm the lock and the key. Caged by the world, but my mind's always free.
Blueprint scattered, dreams on the table. Building my empire, fame on the stable. Hands on the grind, sweat turns to gold. Brick by brick, watch the